Welcome to Parallel Universe. At the height of his fame, when his face was everywhere and his energy seemed unstoppable, Guy Fieri was quietly carrying a weight most fans never saw. The spiky hair, the loud shirts, the non-stop jokes, they weren't just a brand. For a time, they were armor. To millions of viewers, he was the mayor of Flavortown, the high-octane host tearing across America on diners, drive-ins and dives, celebrating comfort food in small-town kitchens. He represented fun, appetite, and pure enthusiasm, a man who made eating feel like a party. His rise on Food Network was explosive. Restaurants he visited became overnight landmarks. His name turned into an empire. But behind that relentless positivity was a series of personal blows that would have slowed almost anyone down. In 2011, tragedy struck his family in a way that changed everything. His beloved sister, Morgan, passed away after a battle with cancer. She wasn't just family, she was part of his foundation. The loss hit hard, and it didn't happen in public. There were no televised breakdowns, no dramatic confessions. Just grief, carried privately while the cameras kept rolling. Then came a decision that revealed the man behind the persona. Guy and his wife didn't step back from responsibility, they stepped forward. They took in Morgan's young son and raised him as their own. Overnight, the celebrity chef known for carefree road trips became something else entirely, a guardian, a father figure, a stabilizing force for a child who had lost everything. Fans saw the same loud laugh on television. What they didn't see were school events, quiet dinners at home, and the kind of emotional labor that never makes headlines. Friends say this period reshaped him. The wild energy didn't disappear, but it gained depth. His work ethic intensified. His philanthropy grew. During disasters and crises, he showed up with food trucks and support long before cameras did. Feeding people stopped being entertainment, it became purpose. And time, as it always does, kept moving. The hair stayed bright. The voice stayed booming. But the man underneath matured into something steadier, more grounded. At 58, he isn't just a TV personality anymore. He's a husband of decades, a father, a mentor, and someone who has seen how fragile life can be. What surprises people most isn't that he's older. It's that beneath the larger-than-life image is a deeply traditional core, loyalty to family, commitment to responsibility, and a refusal to let fame replace real connection. The private struggle was never about losing popularity. It was about carrying loss while millions expected constant joy. And maybe that's why audiences still trust him. Because the enthusiasm no longer feels performative, it feels earned. Like someone who knows how dark life can get and chooses brightness anyway. In the end, Guy Fieri's story isn't about a celebrity aging on television. It's about a man who turned grief into duty, fame into service, and success into stability for the people who needed him most. Because long after the cameras shut off and the catchphrases fade, what defines a life isn't how loudly you lived, but who you showed up for when it mattered most.